today's Sustaining Malibu, we explore one of the groups involved with the Wallace Anenberg Wildlife Crossing.
Sahana, what can you tell us about this green side of things?
Nora, the wildlife crossing over Highway 101 will welcome both flora and fauna. Reporter Caroline Kimball spoke with a local nursery about their landscaping project atop the highway.
If nothing would have been done, within 50 years, the Santa Monica mountain lion would be extinct.
There's a solution to this dire prediction. The Wallace Anenberg Wildlife Crossing, the largest in the world, is being built over Highway 101 to allow safe passage for cougars and other native species. But to get cougars and other wildlife to use the freeway bridge, a special team of people are carefully planning the landscaping.
This is like a giant green roof over top of the freeway.
Robert Rock is part of the team growing native plants for the wildlife crossing. By this time next year, the crossing will be covered in soil.
So this is part of that process. It's very labor intensive, working with your hands.
The nursery is cultivating soil harvested near the crossing with mushroom spores.
Look at those.
This is so soil on the bridge will match the surrounding areas and keep out invasive plants.
Reasserting nature's presence back on these areas.
After the soil is in place, nursery manager Catherine Pacraduni says the nursery has collected around 90 species of native plants to be placed atop the crossing.
But we have the seeds in these alphabetized bags, and so all of the seed collections of over 1 million seeds we've collected already.
The nursery was created specifically for the crossing to grow over 5,000 plants from seed to sprout.
If you'll look right here, the seeds are first planted in these super shallow pots, and once the root systems exceed the size, they're moved into these medium containers, and from there they're transferred into large containers with plenty of space grown down here on this lower tier, almost ready to be moved to the crossing.
Once there, the idea is that animals will be drawn to the native turf.
If you build it, they will come. If you plant it, they will come. They will use it for shelter. They will use it for food.
12 U.S. states have wildlife crossings in place, and they have been proven to decrease traffic strikes. The Anenberg crossing is unique because native plants will be even more enticing to wildlife.
The animals are very, very familiar with them and have relied on them for their food source for millennia.
The Cougar Conservancy says the bridge flows from the native landscape and will increase biodiversity in local species.
We're seeing some inbreeding problems with mountain lions right now, so we need to be able to get them to meet some new ladies.
And it's not just mountain lions.
It's supporting deer, it's supporting squirrels, it's supporting lizards, butterflies, insects, grubs, beetles, and then down to the microorganisms in the soil.
Protecting native plants has been a lifetime passion for Catherine, who has created several local nurseries from scratch.
Being able to help restore ecology, being able to support habitat and allow for all sorts of life to re-enter a space where we've pushed them away.
Even though the nursery's work will wrap up after the Wallace Anenberg Bridge is completed, their vision doesn't have to end there.
The hope is that this isn't the only project doing this, but that other projects are able to benefit from this knowledge base and expand that to other locations as well.
That was Caroline Kimball reporting. The bridge will be named the Wallace Anenberg Wildlife Crossing after a philanthropist who donated $25 million to the project. It is expected to be completed by 2025. So have you guys seen the bridge before, like in the making?
I haven't, but we've done a lot of stories on it here at Newswave since like 2021 or 2022, I believe. So we've known about it for a while.
Yeah, it's exciting. It'll be open in a couple of years here. It'll be a big day when that happens.
Next year.
But thank you, Sahana.
Thanks, Sahana.
And due to that project, Highway 101 near Agora Hills may be shut down overnight starting next month. The closure will happen one direction at a time in order for crews to place concrete walls for the Wallace Anenberg Wildlife Crossing. Construction started 2 years ago for the animal crossing over the 10 freeway. The bridge will be the world's largest urban wildlife crossing.
Spring wildflowers are blooming, making for spectacular sights on the trails. This weekend, the city hosted a hike at Charmley Wilderness Park. Hikers learned about the unique plants and wildlife native to the Santa Monica Mountains. It was one of many wildflower hikes happening this spring. The next one is scheduled for Saturday, May 4th. You can register on malibucity.org/register.